Yay, I'm streaming. Okay. Hello everybody, I'm just trying to get set up here. Just real quick. I'm streaming. Okay. I've been trying to teach myself OBS tonight. Get pop-out chat going on. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to share all this real quick. I think I'm figuring this out. I've sat here and watched like tutorial after tutorial on OBS tonight. Trying to figure it out. Hello, Brown Dwarf. How are you? Just sharing my stream real quick. Just real quick. It's a lot of stuff going on. All right. Hello, Jim Bean. Welcome back to my stream. How you doing? I am currently trying to share it on all of my social medias. I've been playing with OBS tonight and trying to get this whole new look up and going. So what do you think of the whole new look since you were at my last live stream? Is it all good in the woods? Hope you're well. I'm doing great. I'm doing real good, especially since I'm figuring this out. My pop-out chat go. Alright, so I thought tonight, if I can get this figured out, we would play a trivia game. Does it sound good to anybody? Sounds cool. If I can get this going. Is it showing up? Yes, it's showing up. Alright. So we are going to try out this trivia game, and you guys will tell me what to pick, true or false. And we'll see if we get them right or not. Sound good? Our first question is, 3,000 years ago, people were already eating sausages. True or false? What should I put? Jim Bean says true. Anybody else want to chime in? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess we're going with true. And it is true. You were correct, Jim Bean. All right. Now our next question is, frogs doesn't have legs. Really? I know what I want to put. What do you guys want to put? false and a true. Really? We need a tiebreaker. Anybody else want to chime in? We got one false and one true. Yes. Okay, well, true came up first. And false. I want to put false. Correct. You were correct. Good job. All right. The croissant was invented in France. Jim Bean says true. Anyone else want to chime in? Anyone? 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 Croissant. I guess we're going to go with true, which I think that's true too. So, oh really? It's false. Croissants weren't invented by the French. They're actually of. Did that say Australian? I missed it. I think it said Australian. Wow, we got it wrong. You can buy a square watermelon and a pyramid watermelon in Japan. I know the answer to that. I know the answer to that. I want to see what you guys are going to say, though. Hey, Fallen, welcome to the stream. We're going with Joan Bean's answer again. I'm sorry, Fallen, but I've actually seen the square watermelons. I haven't seen the pyramid ones, but I've seen the square ones, and I'm pretty sure that was in Japan. Yes, we're true. Indeed, there are the luxury watermelons in Japan, which are highly pricey. Next question is, there is one lightning strike every 3 seconds on the planet. So, Fallen and Jim are both saying true. Anybody else like to chime in? Well, we're going to go with true. Yeah, Fallen, I was just telling them that I watch OBS tutorials all night, and I'm learning how to use OBS, so I thought I'd play around and we'd play a true and false game. And since you guys want to say true, I'm going to put true. Really? At least 5 lightning strikes hit the earth every second. That was a trick question. Okay, men's hearts beat faster than women's hearts. I really don't know this one. What do you guys think? Fallen says it's false. Jim Bean thinks it's false. Anybody else want to join in? That's a definite false. Alright, well, let's see. We would go with false. False. You were right. Both of you were right. Women's hearts actually beat faster than men's hearts. Interesting. Always great to learn things here on Lilith Nova. Or with Lilith Nova. See. In France, it is illegal to name a pig Napoleon. That might be true. I don't know. That might be true. I mean, he was a pretty narcissistic leader. Fallen says it's definitely false. Jim thinks it's true. It's also how you can tell the gender of a baby, LOL, without the body part reveal. Oh, what? The heartbeat thing? Fallen? I'm going to say true on this one. So we got 2 trues? Okay, 2 trues. Anybody else? We got 4 people watching. Anybody else want to chime in? As well, if you hadn't, please give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. Alright, we are going to go with true. Oh, really? It's false? No French law specifically mentions the name Napoleon as being illegal for a pig. Well, Angelina Jolie once tried to hire a hitman to kill her. I think I have heard that before. I think she did it like training for a part in a movie or something. Or that could just been like one of those fake stories. What do you guys think? True or false? Is Angelina Jolie nuts enough to hire a hitman to try to kill her? Jim Bean thinks it's false. Anybody else want to chime in? Angelina Jolie once tried to hire a hitman to kill her. Fallen says, LOL, I'm going to say true just because it's a Hollywood connection. LOL. We need a tiebreaker. Can I get a third person to chime in? Someone else. False or true? True or false? Anybody? Anybody out there? Anybody out there in YouTube land? Can't be true. Why don't you think it's true? I can't get a third person to chime in and break your tie. Well, I've heard she is pretty nuts, so. Yes, I agree. She definitely would be nuts. Alright, well, false came up first since nobody will break our tie. Yeah, right? Come on, lurkers. Come on. Break our tie. Is this true or is it false? So I don't have to break the tie because I'm going to have to go with the first answer, which would be false. The hitman would know who she is, so he wouldn't do it. Perhaps. Alright, let's go with false then. You were the first one to answer that one. Oh, it's actually true. I thought I'd heard that somewhere. The would-be hitman talked her out of it. Ah, I missed it. I didn't read it fast enough, sorry. Spending time looking at pictures of cute animals makes you more productive. I don't know about that. I think that's how most people get lost in YouTube videos. Right? She actually did it. I thought I'd heard that before. I really thought I had heard that before. You think this one's false? Anybody else want to chime in? We got 2 falses. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else going once? Anybody else going twice? The answer is so the false. It's true, really? Looking at cute animal pictures at work improves your mood and productivity. Unless you get carried away in looking at pictures of the cute animals. You know what I mean? I mean, I could sit there and look at cute kitty videos all day long on YouTube and just forget about my work if I really wanted to. Right? It distracts me too. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. You're both saying true on this. Anybody else want to chime in? Anybody else? Alright. Let's see. We're going with true. True. You guys are right. Ostrich eyes are indeed large. It is the biggest bird eye. Oh, so what? I don't even know what that says. Okay. Zin, ziz, and ziz, I can't pronounce that, is a real math term. What do you guys think? Jim Bean says false. Anybody else want to weigh in? False, because I second that. Can't say it right. Right, but what if it's like one of those science terms that's like so big you can't say? Or a medical term that's so big you can't say? Which we're going to put false on this and it's going to end up being true. It's going to be some like, it's going to be a trick question. Let's try false. See, I told you guys. Is used to raise any number to the 8th power. They could at least make it pronounceable. I'm just saying, they could at least make it pronounceable. Dang it. This game's in like full screen and I keep having to push Curl Alt Delete to get back to you guys and see your comments. Taking a selfie with a bear is a good idea. Wasn't there just something in the news like recently about that? About somebody getting mauled by a bear because they took a selfie? I think Phil DeFranco might have talked about it. We are definitely going to put false. Yeah, be careful. Bears are wild and dangerous animals. Alright. Sorry, it wasn't moving to the next thing. Okay. Raccoons wash their food. Yeah, I would have flipped too if it said yes. Now, raccoons wash their food. Jim Bean says false. I got to admit, that is something I have never heard of. Is raccoons washing their food. Oh, really? You think it's true? Anybody else want to chime in and break the true and false? Anybody else want to chime in? Just having a good old time playing true or false. Oh, you've seen one do it before? Oh, okay. Well then, let's try putting true. See what it says. It is true. In Germany, raccoons are known as washing bears because they are indeed wash their food. Wow, I did not know that. The words mist and fog are synonymous. What do you guys think? I know I said that wrong. That's alright. Synonymous. True. Pretty much, yeah. We gonna go with true? False. Angel's cheating. She went to Google. Are you cheating, Angel? Are you Googling? No Googling is allowed. I can't Google. You guys can't Google. Alright, I'll go back. I'm sorry, Jim. I'll go back to going with the first answer if nobody else will chime in. No, I didn't. My son woke up. Can I get a third person to chime in? So we got one true and one false. Attention lurkers. Attention lurkers. Do you believe this is true or do you believe this is false? Attention all lurkers. Alright, we'll go with the first answer. Jim answered first, so we will put true. And it was false. Fog is more... Dang it, it keeps going too fast. The coconut is the largest seed in the world. These are just like full of a bunch of odd facts. Peculiar facts. Ballin says true. Jim Bean says false. Does anybody else want to chime in and break it? Here on Peculiar Question and Answer Time. No? Nothing? Nothing? Alright, we'll go with the first answer then. We will go with true. And it's false. The coconut plant has the second largest seed in the world. So is it not going to tell us the first one? I guess not. Okay. Brazil is the world's biggest coca beans producer. What do you guys think? See him? I'm not Googling the answers. Jim Bean, are you Googling the answers? Now the accusations are flying. The drama is real. Oh, you guys keep going opposite, man. False, true. Jim Bean says no. Does anybody else want to chime in? Can I get another true or another false? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else going once? Anybody else going twice? Anybody else going 3 times? On the screen, it's not even showing me doing this yet. There it goes. Alright. We will go with Jim Bean's answer of false. And he got it right. The Ivory Coast is actually the biggest producer. Nice. Good job. Since I don't have one of those little, you know, cheering sound clips. You can make your living by maintaining a private island in the Bahamas. Can you really? If you can, this sounds like a career I would like to personally look into. I'm just saying. Jim Bean says true. And Fallen keeps on throwing the accusations out there. We are seeing mud starting to fly, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Bean says lies. All lies, Angel. Alright, we got 2 trues this time. Does anybody else want to take the chance to chime in? True going once. True going twice. True going 3 times. And true is correct. Way to go, guys. You just need to pursue a career as a private island caretaker. Dude, I just found my future dream job. Oh my god, I could do that. Like I could totally do that. Take care of an island in the Bahamas? Sign me up. Anybody else gonna go with me? Let's go to the Bahamas and let's become caretakers of the Bahamas and just lay on the beach all day. That would be great. Detroit has the best drivers in the America. I'm getting false. False. No, it's too hot. No Bahamas for Jim Bean. Alright. We got 2 falses. Nobody else is chiming in. So we're going to put false. And no way. Apparently Detroit drivers are the best in the country, according to a study. Great. Oh, man. I have, like, 2 friends from Detroit, okay? And they complain about the driving where I live all the time. This is going to do nothing. Like, if one of them is the lurker, this is going to do nothing but give them a big head about how good they can drive. There is a crab that grows to be bigger than a human being. What do you guys think? Angel says false. Jim says false. Anybody else? Anybody else know about Mr. Krabs down in Bikini Bottom? Alright. Suppose we are going to put false. Oh, it was true, guys. It's called Japanese spider crab. Maybe that's one to look into. Okay. A group of rabbits is called a fluffle. You know what? I'm really not sure what a group of rabbits is called. I don't think I've ever really heard a term for a group of rabbits. Spider. Yep, I'm hiding. Left my ass off. What do you guys think? Jim Bean says it's true. Anybody else? I'm gonna say true. We got 2 trues. I think we keep getting way too many of these wrongs to say anybody's Googling. So, 2 trues. Anybody else want to chime in? Last chance. Here we go. We're gonna put true. And bam. It's true. Wow, they're called a fluff. That is kind of cute. The koala's brain is 20% of its body weight. That's another one I've never heard before. What do you guys think? True or false? Is the koala bear brain take up 20% of its body weight? Jim Bean thinks true. I know they're vicious little things. They look cute as hell, but they're vicious. Fallen says 2. I said 2. I mean true. Ha ha. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope. Okay, we got 2 trues, so let's go with true. And it was false. The koala's brain is actually only 0.2% of its body weight. Oh, wow. We're bad. Okay. Anne Hathaway shares the same name as William Shakespeare's wife. I have no idea, and I love Anne Hathaway. Was Shakespeare even known to have a wife? Because wasn't Shakespeare, like, thought to, like, not even be real? Be a group of writers underneath a writer's name? I remember hearing that once or reading that once. I thought that one was true because their head is just compared to their body. LOL. True. Got 1 false and 1 true. Anybody want to come in and break the tie? Anne Hathaway shares the same name as William Shakespeare's wife. Okay, false was the first one given. If she gets this right, then she really went to Google. Well, we're going to go with yours, Jim, because you got your answer out first. It's true, really? I'm going to have to look back into Shakespeare. I'm getting it mixed up with something. CIA admitted to the existence of Area 51 in 2013. What do you guys think? We're getting to my kind of questions now. What do you guys think? True or false? Did the CIA, no Googling, did the CIA admit to the existence of Area 51 in 2013? Jim Bean says false. Angel says true. Anybody else want to come in and break this? We need another true or false. Anybody else? Anybody want to chime in? Come on, lurkers, help us out. Alright, I guess we're going to go with the first answer, which is false. And it's true. Angel had it right. And it didn't say, it didn't like go into that one. Isn't that kind of weird? It's like went into every, like gave you a little bit of detail about every single question up to the one about the CIA and Area 51. Okay, ketchup was used as medicine. What do you guys think? True or false? Angel says true. Jim Bean says true. This is one I have never heard, so we got anybody else who wants to chime in? True or false? True or false? Nope. Alright, I got 2 trues, so we're going to go with true. And it is true, you guys are right. In early 1830s, ketchup was sold as a medicine. Wow. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Alright. It is considered good luck in Japan when a sumo wrestler makes your baby cry. I don't know. They have some strange traditions. That might be true. Jim Bean thinks it's true. Well, mustard is also used as soothes burns as well. I've used mustard for that before, Angel. Fallen also thinks it's true. And if nobody's going to chime in, then we're going to go ahead and put down true. True. There are many depictions of knights fighting giant snails in the medieval manuscripts. True or false? Okay, I can't get this to listen to me. Here we go. Jim Bean says false. There are many depictions of knights fighting giant snails in the medieval manuscripts. Anybody else want to chime in? True or false? True or false? Angel says true. Anybody else? Anybody else? I have to make this a little funner. Where's my dice? Because I'm an avid role player. I'm going to pull out dice. Since nobody else wants to jump in. Alright. I'll do it this way. I'm going to use this dice right here. Jim gets 1 through 5. It's a 10-sided dice. Jim, you get 1 through 5. Angel gets 6 through 10. And it is a 6. So we will pick true. That's what I'll do to break your tie. Or not tie, but you know what I mean when you guys put different answers. Adolf Hitler won the Nobel Peace Prize. True or false? Jim says true. What do you think, Angel? Or anybody else that wants to jump in? Angel says false. Nobody else is chiming in, so I'm going to roll the dice. 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. And again, it landed on a 6. Angel's getting the dice tonight. Okay, so let's put false. And you were right. Excellent. Excelente. Okay. Jon Snow in 1854 found out that cholera, I can't pronounce that, is a waterborne disease. I cannot get this to go away. Jim Bean says true. Angel says true. If nobody else is going to chime in, we're going to put true. And it is true. There's probably something that's very duh, by the way, and I'm probably just having a blonde moment. There are only 22 countries that the British haven't invaded or attacked. What do you guys think? There are only 22 countries that the British haven't invaded or attacked. True or false? True or false? Can we get a true or false? A true or false? Oh, by the way, today's my wedding anniversary. My husband's working, and I'm at home. I don't know why, but I thought I'd bring that up. So we getting 2 trues on this one. God save Pels. When Dwayne Johnson does a push-up, he isn't lifting himself up. He's pushing the earth down. What? Okay, true or false, guys? False, right? Oh, thank you, Angel. Yeah, it's my wedding anniversary. 7 years. Thank you, Jim. So we doing false? Is that what we're doing? Anybody can feel free to join in. We're playing true or false. I'm playing around with OBS. If you haven't, make sure you like this. Share, subscribe, hit that little bell button so YouTube will actually tell you when I upload. You're going to say true because it's The Rock? Really? Okay, we're going to play that. True or false? Alright. 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. Angel, get it again. Although, I think you're going to be wrong. She's not pushing that earth down. Come on. Although, it makes me think of Chuck Norris. Isn't that a Chuck Norris joke? That he's not pushing himself up. That he's pushing the world down. I'm pretty sure that's a Chuck Norris joke. Okay. Angel got it, so we're going to push true. And it's false. So Jim was right. Alright. Dung beetles are able to navigate themselves using the Milky Way. Basically using the stars. What do you guys think? True or false? Jim says false. Oh. What do you think, Angel? Or anybody else who wants to chime in? True or false? I knew it was wrong, but thought it was funny because his wrestling name and the question. Yeah, it was funny. So we going with true or false here? Dung beetles are the ones that live in crap. You know what's funny though? I learned about dung beetles when I was a kid, and this Nintendo 64 game came out called Conker's Bad Fur Day, and it had a bunch of dung beetles in it. I don't know if anybody remembers that game, but it was hilarious. Alright, let's go with false. I think I liked it because it cursed a lot or somewhat, and I was a kid. Alright. Cucumbers are the only food known to be able to feel pain. That's not something I've ever heard. Jim says false. I don't know, I've seen some weird studies on some plants though. I've seen this one study where some guy was like studying his plants, and he noticed killing ants in the sink like affected his plants somehow. Like made it droop or something. I don't quite remember. It was really strange. And Angel's saying true. I think you guys are just getting a kick out of going against each other. Anybody else want to chime in? Or are we going to the dice? Because so far the dice is not liking you, Jim. So we're going to the dice. 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. Ooh, Jim finally got one. It's a 2. So, we're going to go with false. And it is false. Good job, Jim. There are no Canadian billionaires. True or false? There are no Canadian billionaires. True for Canada. What do you think, Angel? We got one true. That there are no Canadian billionaires. Angel says false. She's got to go against that grime. Starting to think you guys are literally waiting for the other one to, like, answer. True or false? Anyone else? No one else? We're going to turn to the dice. 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. And it's a 9. We thought it was going back to you, Jim. And it did for like a moment. A moment in time. What did you say? False? We're going with false. False is correct. Great job. The pyramids were built from top to bottom. What the hell? True or false? The pyramids were built from top to bottom. Damn Canada. Or darn Canada. Jim says true. The pyramids were built from top to bottom. Go ahead, Angel. Throw your answer out there. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. You're just trying to make me roll the dice. Anybody else want to chime in? True or false? True or false? Alright. 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. And we got a 7. Because the dice don't like Jim. False. You are correct. The answer is false. Chopsticks were invented for eating. Now this could easily be a trick question, because we all know that's what chopsticks are for now. True or false? True or false? True or false? You're waiting on Angel? Or are we gonna have an old Mexican standoff over here? Do-do-do. We need someone to answer the question, please. Someone answer the question, please. Okay, Angel says false. Joe's gonna say true. Alright. Anybody else gonna chime in, or we go into the dice? Hey, 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. Ooh, we got a 4. The dice and the fates have chosen you, Jim. And it's false. You were wrong. They were actually invented for cooking, not eating. I'm so afraid I'm going to pronounce that wrong, because the fear clouds is not what came in my head when I seen that word. I won't say what came in my head, but that is not what came in my head when I seen that word. Nymphophobia is the fear of clouds. I still thought that said nympho, but... Jim's gonna say false. What else we got? We got any trues? We got any more falses? Jim's saying false. It's false. False, really? She went to Google. False. We have 2 falses. Alright, let's go with false. And it's true. It is a fear clouds. Clouds in the sky and even cloud photos may cause extreme anxiety. We are bad. The largest living thing on Earth is an elephant. True or false? Right? I couldn't imagine being afraid of clouds. That's so not what came into my head. And what came in my head is not very PG. What that word was. Anyways, the largest living thing on Earth is an elephant. True or false? By the way, every time I see Jim's name, Jim Bean, I keep wanting to go Jim Bean. One of my 3 favorite men, Jim, Jack, and Jose. Wow. And I completely ripped that from the movie Coyote Ugly, by the way. Just completely. Okay. Angel says false. Jim says true. Because you have to go opposite each other. If no one else is going to chime in, which feel free to anytime. Anybody that's lurking and watching, feel free to. I'm going to roll the dice. Jim gets 1 through 5. Angel gets 6 through 10. It is a big fat 10. I know it says 0, but 0 on the dice is actually a 10. What did you say? You said false? You're going to go with false. And it is false. You are correct. The largest living thing on Earth is a... And it went too fast. I don't get to find out what the largest living thing on Earth is. 1.6 million people are dying every year from air pollution in China. Jim says false. What do you think, Angel? Does anybody else think? True or false? Angel's kid might have woke up. True. 1 false, 1 true. Any other takers? Anybody at all? Alright. 1 through 5, Jim. 6 through 10, Angel. Another 9. I'm telling you what. Next time I roleplay with this thing, I'm going to pick 6 through 10 like every time because that's what it keeps landing on. Starting to wonder if it's weighted or something. So let's pick true. And it was true. That's actually messed up. I shouldn't be happy about that being true. Like, at all. A man from Britain, sick of code calls, changed his name to Tim Price. A man from Britain, sick of code calls, changed his name to Tim Price. I don't even understand that question. There's something like... I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to take a wild guess. I don't understand this question, like, at all. It seems more like a riddle of some sort. False. Screw it. We're going with false, people. No one understands the question. It's true. It's somehow true, whatever that means. He did so to make it harder. Okay. That was, like, a really stupid question. So... thunder is caused by clouds crashing together. True or false? Jim Bean says false. Blech. Angel says true. Of course you do. You guys gotta butt heads. Anybody else want to chime in? There's now 4 people watching. Does anybody else want to chime in? Is that a big fat no? I take it that's a big fat no. Alright. Well, we're gonna go... oh, wait, no. I got a rose. You guys saw to disagree, didn't you? Alright. Jim 1 through 5. Angel 6 through 10. And it's a 1. It was actually in Jim's favor this time. There we go. Alright, what did you say? You said false, so we're going with false. And the answer is false. Good job. Thunder is actually caused by lightning. Well, yeah. And the louder it is, the closer the lightning is. So there you go. There's a fun fact. Orange cats are almost always male. Orange cats are almost always male. Like, you know, Garfield. Yeah, but what was that other one? There was another one from back in the day. I can't remember his name, though. We got 2 trues. Anybody else going to chime in? Going once, going twice. So to the trues over in the left corner. Aw, snap. We agreed. You did agree. How about that? Let's see. True. And this is true. About 81% of orange cats are male. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Chuck Norris wears sunglasses so that his eyes won't hurt the sun. I say this is true. I say this is true. Where'd it go? Heathcliff. Yes, that's right. Heathcliff. That's the other one. I used to watch that cat show. I used to watch it too. I used to watch Heathcliff and Garfield. Jim Bean says false. Angel says true. I want to say true too because it's a Chuck Norris joke. This could be a trick question because it is a Chuck Norris joke. Everybody knows that underneath Chuck Norris's beard is a fist. And the only one that can cut Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris. So, of course Chuck Norris would wear sunglasses to protect the sun from his eyes. We will leave it up to the dice. Jelmy, you got 1 through 5. Angel, whoa, and I dropped my dice. Angel, 6 through 10. And it is a 6. And I'm actually kind of happy about that because I want to see what happens. Okay. We're going to push true. And it's false. This game don't know what it's talking about. Like, officially. Of course Chuck Norris wears sunglasses to protect the sun from his mighty, magnificent eyes. Okay, anyways. Baby blue whale drinks about 225 liters of milk in a day. True or false? Though now I have Chuck Norris jokes running through my head. Angel says true. Anybody else want to jump in? Jim says true. Anybody else want to jump in? Anybody at all? Just on the off chance that somebody might want to get in on this. Nope. Alright, we're going to go with true, guys. And it is true. You are both correct. And you win a brand new car. Not really. Not really. I'm not even rich enough to buy me a brand new car. Maybe one day I'll be Oprah. Or Ellen. Some mammals have a third eye on top of their skull, which lets light pass through bone to the brain. Angel says true. Anybody else? Jim says false. They must butt heads at all times. And the sun is coming up behind me through the window. And that is all. I'm like just sitting here like I'm waiting on other people to actually answer. Alright. We are going to roll the dice. Ah, crap. It popped back up. I hate this thing. I have to go in and out of the game pushing Ctrl Alt Delete like every time to answer. So, alright. 1 through 5. Jim, 6 through 10. Angel. And this time we got another 4. So it's Jim. We're going to press false. And you are correct, Jim. It is false. Only men can be colorblind. True or false? Only men can be colorblind. I've never heard this, but I have known a colorblind person, and that person was a man. So, Angel says false, and I'm not sure. I take it that other false was for this question. Alright. Seems like the falses have it. You are correct. It is false. Excelente. In the 1980s, Quentin Tarantino worked as a recruiter for the aerospace industry. True or false? True or false? Jim says true. Angel says true. I really don't know that one. I thought, wasn't he a cop? I thought he was a cop in the 80s. One of the movie stars was a cop. I thought it was him. I thought it was him that was a cop in the 80s. Okay. We are going to push true. It's true. You guys are right. I'm wrong. Lenin and Lenin were the same person. What do you guys think? Jim says true. Angel says false. You guys are going to butt heads again. Does anybody else want to chime in? I roll the dice in 1. I roll the dice in 2. I roll the dice in 3. And I give the stream time to catch up with me. So you actually know that I'm giving you 3 seconds to chime in. Alright. 1 through 5. Jim, 6 through 10. And it's a 2. Jim wins it. So let's go put true. And it's false. Angel had it. All humans share 99.9% of the same DNA. True or false? Oh my gosh, I can't get out of it. Jim says true. Angel says false. You guys. It's a battle of the sexes up in my chat. True and false. Alright. Jim gets 1 through 5. Angel gets 6 through 10. I think the dice has turned its back on you, Angel, because it's a 1. It is not forever in your favor anymore. So we will go with Jim. I think he had put true. And it is true. Yay. Great job. Just got a couple more questions to go. China produces 67% of the world's watermelons. What do you guys think? One way or another, I suppose so. Okay, Angel says true. And Jim says true. You're not going to fight it out this time? Alright. I'm going to jump on board before you do. We'll go to true. And it is true. You are both correct. You know where your watermelon comes from. China produces 20 times more than the rest of the world. Bill Clinton said that he encountered Lincoln's ghost in the White House. True or false? We know he encountered a little something something in the White House. I don't know if it was a ghost, but it's a little something something. We got 2 trues. Alright. I think the trues have it. So you were wrong. No, he didn't. Or so this game is saying. The first documented use of the @ sign, was in 1345. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Okay. What do you guys think? Oh no, I clicked out of it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Looks like game time's over. My bad. And transition. Oh well, we were to like the last couple questions anyways, and I was gonna quit with that. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I pushed ESC. I've been having to push Ctrl Alt Delete to come back and see what you guys are saying, and I guess I just accidentally shut it down. Hey, this is a learning process, so And I was about getting over going in and out anyways. So, yeah. Yeah, my new episode of Peculiar Occurrences came out yesterday. And it was on Ada the Alien. It was a pretty good one. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry. I messed up. I let you down, man. I let you down. I'm so sorry. But yeah, my new episode of Peculiar Occurrences came out yesterday. It's on Ada the Alien and the scientific research behind finding out what Ada the skeleton really was. It was actually really interesting. You watched some of it? Well, thank you for watching some of it, Jim. I still gotta watch it. I had some fun putting it together. I was kind of sick when I put that one together. It was when I was getting over laryngitis. So, excuse my voice in that one. Yeah. So what are you guys getting into tonight? Or this morning as the sun comes up over my shoulder? I literally sat here all night trying to figure out OBS. Going to bed? Yeah, I'll probably be doing that soon. Yeah, hopefully we'll be too soon. I'm still wide awake, though. Are you heading out now, Jim? Are you falling? Yours didn't really seem like you were. So, have a good night. I'll go and you go. Okay. Well, I'm about to be going here in a minute. One question, though. What do you guys think about this new logo I made down in the corner? The LNPO. With the hands. With the creepy hands. I made that last night. Awesome. Awesome, Angel. Trying to figure out a way to make my thumbnails more recognizable. Yeah, the person trying to get out. You go with Peculiar Occurrences. LNPO. Lilith Nova, Peculiar Occurrences. I thought it was peculiar and cool looking, so, you know. Branding, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to brand my thumbnails and make them more recognizable. Well, I can't let him out, Jim. He's a pitcher. I know, you're joking. Anyhow, I think that's really all I have to talk about tonight. I really just wanted to try this OBS thing and try to get it figured out. And hopefully pretty soon I'll figure out how to do Google Hangouts. That's what I really want to figure out how to do, is how to do Google Hangouts and get people on here with me to talk and chat and go back and forth. There's still a lot about editing I don't know either, Angel. I'm still working a lot on that too. It's One step at a time, one day at a time, and one how-to video at a time. This was fun, though. It actually took me a couple hours to get it all set up with the OBS and trying to figure out the live chat box, how to put that on here, and how to figure out how to do different layers in OBS so that I could show you a page with a live chat box and I could show you a page with a game I wanted to play. And I actually had a page that I never even brought up that didn't have me and was just the game. The only one that sees who? What, the little guy with the LNPO? Otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about that. That's Deadpool. Ugh. Oh, that's Deadpool. That's Deadpool in a big poster. That is my Deadpool boxing match poster. I think you might have been. I'd have to run that back. You might have been. Yep, Jim, I think so, because I don't see anyone in the window. Yeah, and honestly, the window is so far up, no one could walk in front of it. It's kind of up off the ground. Like, my husband's 6'3", and the top of his head comes up to the window. Okay, I was about to say, you were about to really make me run this back when I jumped off here to see if I caught, like, something weird on camera. So, probably because just the other day I was watching a video that was like, what was it, like 10 Twitch users that caught paranormal activity live on video. Which some of it looked kind of legit, but some of it looked pretty damn rigged. I'm just saying. All it takes is hiding in the shadows with a couple of drawstrings. Yeah. But yeah. Alright, guys. It's the strings that'll get you. Yeah, right. Right. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm going to try to end this. And you all have a wonderful night, or a wonderful day now. Thank you all for being here with me and hanging out and doing some trivia with me. Had a lot of fun doing it. It's nice hanging out with some people and talking night, morning, yeah. Well, I'm a third shifter, so my family's third shift, so this is my day. Anyhow, you guys have a good night. Stay peculiar, and I will see you next time. And I gotta figure out how to stop this. Boys. Stop streaming. Yes, I want to stop streaming.